Greetings, everybody. Welcome to week 8. Week 8. Oh my gosh, we are now in May. Oh, so 2 months. And then we're in the month that we're going to do this thing. So this is week 8 of Crazy Mountain 100. Training. I think that was 8 times. So we'll get on with this. Last week was a pretty good week. It was my first over 40-mile week, which was the plan all along, and everything seems to be going very smoothly, and my recovery was really good after my long run. So what did I do last week? Last week I did a pure bar again, and it's getting much easier to hold the positions and to engage all the correct core muscles to keep yourself in those positions for an extremely long time. It really gets your quads going and the inner and outer abductors and your hip flexors engaged to an extreme high intensity. So that was a good time. Then Tuesday morning, another beautiful morning. It's been cool and crisp the last week and a half here. Went out on the regular gravel road area down in Carolina North and did my 3-mile repeats. Warmed up for 15 minutes and then took off, and I decided on the arbitrary time of let's try to do close to 7:30s. The first one was a 7:31. The second 1-mile repeat was a 7:35, and the third one was a 7:33. And I don't have the timer thingy on my watch. I just look down, see what my pace is at that time, and try to maintain. So pretty good that I guessed that within 4 seconds of each other. Super proud. Felt like I held together all 3 of the miles about equally. So that was, I have one more round of those, and then I bump up to 4-mile repeats, and then that's it for the rest of my block. Then stairs. I went to the O2 Fitness here in town, did my stair workout. It's basically an hour-long event. It said 45 minutes. I toned it back to 35 minutes on the stairs because that was too big of a jump. So I did my 35 minutes on the stairs, and I went up to level 7. Did level 7 for, what did I do those breaks for? I think I did 5 minutes, and then went down 3 minutes to recover, 5 minutes on level 10, recover 5 minutes on level. Then I did that set twice, and then I did one set of level 12 for 5 minutes. And then that was the end of my workout. I got an 1,885 steps, which is a significant improvement over the last time that I did this exact same workout. So feeling much better about how that outcome's coming. You can tell that what I'm doing is working because it's hard, but it's evenly hard. So I'm getting more in shape. Maybe we all are. Oh my gosh. Then I had Thursday off because I take Thursdays off. I had a 6.2-mile Freaky Friday run, and I went out all by myself and did this, and it felt really good. I pushed the pace a little bit for the entire 6. I think my overall pace, I finished in 1 hour and 9 minutes. I can't recall what the average pace was for that, but I feel really good for pushing that 6.2 miles. Went out and did a 16-miler on Sunday. Ran a little faster than I normally would. I went out with a group who's a little bit faster than I am for the first 2 hours, then bailed out back at them and went more my pace for the remaining whatever hour and 30 minutes or something I had left to get 16 miles in. Then did 8-miler with my wife on Sunday morning. We went out really casual. I had a hiking in there, running, jogging, hiking, all the good stuff. Finished the week with 41 miles, and that brings my total for the last 8 weeks to 300, well, since I started the whole routine, which has been 12 weeks now. But I'm only starting the, never mind. At any rate, you get it. It's 380 miles. So things are going good. Hope everybody got to try out some of the ingredients, some of the recipes that I offered last week. I made some date balls last week with some protein powder in them. So got rid of a little of the nuts, added a little protein powder. My drink mix was a little off this week, didn't have quite the sweetness as it normally did. What else? Yeah, running in the warm, remember to take enough electrolytes. So other random things. I just had a friend who said he's looking to be in with me next time, coming out to pace me. So that would be really exciting if he gets to come out and pace me from 44 to 78. Just keeping track of whatever's going on the Instagram and web pages and any information coming out from the race right now. Just fun to hear and listen and watch what they're doing out there as they're beginning to gear up, I'm sure, with all this craziness. Anything else? Oh, I'm a big proponent of stretching before engaging the little naggy areas that you have. I still have a little bit of a problem with my hips, so I do all my hip stuff before, make sure that it's engaged before I go out and do stuff, and then make sure I try to stretch a little bit afterwards, not just sit down for hours at a time, have something moving a little bit later on. I still drink a protein drink basically every workout that I do, and then I try to get in some sort of one of my energy balls or one of my oat bars in me, or a banana immediately afterwards to give the muscles in your gut something to get down and give you back some of those calories immediately. What else is fun? I don't know. It's getting exciting. I finished off another page. I'm on a brand new page. I have one more week in this little mini block of mine, and then I bump up to the next block. So it's very few weeks left of bumping up and increasing stuff. Fun news this week, we are going out and helping two of our friends at Hellbender this weekend here in North Carolina in the mountains. Forecast to be slightly wet on Saturday, a little cool. We get to see them at mile 20, and then we don't see them till mile 55, which it'll take them at least 16 hours to do that with the elevation this thing has in it. So we won't be seeing them again until like 11 o'clock at night, 10:30, 11:30 at night, which will be fun. Both my wife and I are pacing our friends. She's pacing one of our friends, Grub. I'm pacing our friend Oz during their first 13 miles. So exciting, fun times on the weekend, getting to see your friends suffer and getting to see how all their training helped them finish this 100 coming up and give you the confidence to finish our 100s up. So with that, I'm going to get out of here, let everybody get back to the training. Enjoy. Peace out. Have fun.